All right. Okay, so I have a question. You come into a quest, you're unprepared, you're like, okay, I got this. I'm gonna go and prep, I'm gonna make a different weapon, I'm gonna bring more supplies. You come back, if you get dumpstered a second time, is that technically a wall? Am I about to get walled by Blue Kutku? Very much so. Okay, let's see. Will this be our first wall in Monster Hunter 1 in Freedom, I guess? Okay, we've got plenty of whetstones. I'm not screwing. I did gather last time before we fought him as well. This time we are just fighting the Kutku. But we have whetstones. We have our barbecue spit, so we can make more steak if we need to. Take the binoculars. All right, for good luck, just for you. Never played this game, so it piqued your curiosity. Like I said about the other person who was like, man, I'm never playing old Monster Hunter now. This is not how old Monster Hunter generally goes. I mean, sometimes, sure it does, but generally this is not what all of the hunts are like. The stakes are high, indeed. We were hunting a Kutku before with Lance and the background music was glorious. That was in the old jungle. That old jungle isn't in GU, is it? A lot of the maps in this game, I think they're just called desert, jungle, swamp in this game. But once you play Freeman Knight, in that game they're in there. But Freeman Knight has its own swamp and its own jungle and its own desert, so it calls them old desert and old swamp. And yeah, so they're old desert, they're old swamp, old jungle. Yeah, it is in Freeman Knight. I don't know if that background music's in Freeman Knight. I don't know. It might be, but I can't remember. Not Forest and Hills. We're talking about Old Jungle. I was fighting a Kutku in Old Jungle before with Lance, which I think is what you're talking about. All right, if I was a blue Kutku, I'd probably spawn in Area 10. There's definitely some tracks that are specific to this game. Yeah, FNH is Forest and Hills, also known as Verdant Hills in Gen and Gen U. Hey, buddy. I gotta actually figure out, like, part of it, I mean, part of it is I'm actually genuinely having a hard time hitting him. On top of the sharpness, obviously, but... Keep calling them Forest and Hills, never remember the other name. Are the wings good hit zones? The wings are his best hit zone for cutting. It's very difficult to hit them with dual blades. Oops. Yeah, the head and the neck are a good hit zone. You still bounce. For whatever reason, the head and neck are 50. and you still bounce with yellow sharpness on sword and shield and duels. The other weapons, not as much, but sometimes you still bounce with lance or greatsword on Kutku's head. Okay. Camera got stuck on the tree. I don't know what I did to aggro the cats. Have I ever soft locked on a gathering quest? What do you mean? Like, tried gathering the required items and just not gotten the RNG to get them? I don't think so. Nice. I don't know if I ever actually got to use... I guess I probably did get to use regular Demon Dance before. The cat animation cancel. Alright, now we're just gonna be patient. Oh, the cats, though. Oh, the cats. Okay, the taunt. Cats, please leave me alone. Hey, the cats staggered him. That's cool. I guess I could have brought Sonic Bombs on this quest if I was really meaning business, huh? Now it's angry. It speeds up a lot. I'm pretty sure that this blue one speeds up a lot more than red Kutku does when it's raged. That seems to me to be the primary difference. Is it leaving? I think it is. That looked like a leaving animation to me. Maybe not. Oh my goodness, this big old sharpness bar. Or not sharpness bar, stamina bar. Crazy. It probably is. Things do that a lot in this game. They'll kind of circle around the area once or twice and then actually leave after that. It's kind of weird. He's gonna run to the middle and leave? Yep. I mean, I probably won't end up grinding it the entire time with dual blades, but if it's a good set, it's a good set. We'll make it, and we'll probably get better at dealing with Kutku if we do. Dealing with Kutku. Oh, oh man, I'm glad he skipped over Area 9. That was about to be rough. Yeah. I'm sure you're being sarcastic, FPS, but I'm still excited to see what skills it's got on it. Like, I don't know. It feels like there are so few skills in Freedom in first generation that it's just kind of exciting to see any of the sets and be like, what's on this one? I feel like in my head it's just like In Monster Hunter 1 especially, it's like there are so few skills that exist that you can barely get anything. Okay, at least he didn't stop at 9. So it's kind of exciting to me to see in this game what even exists. I'm excited that we have Attack of Medium this early. I doubt you could do that in the PS2 game. I'm guessing that Torso Up was probably added in this game. Okay. Let's hit it with another paintball, just in case. I don't want to lose it. Missed. Got him. Instant fireball. Interesting. Yeah, see, we just hit his beak, but we still bounced. Okay, let's get out of the way there. Yeah, the bounces. I know that its legs and its back are hardened. All right, here we go. Back to orange. Let's go ahead and let's sharpen up. Just gotta be patient. Really patient. There it is. This is a lot more usable sharpness, though. A lot more usable sharpness. I think it'll be interesting to see if it feels like we're dealing more or less damage. I mean, we're gonna bounce less, which is nice. But these do have less raw than the other ones we were using. Oh, that's gonna get us hit. Yeah. I'm laughing because this is such a different cadence than like anything in a newer game. It's interesting to me. Like imagine giving a Kut-Ku's moveset this much like birth. Like I'm giving it such a wide range where I'm being careful about it. Being so cautious to try and not get hit. I guess like Valstrax and Rise. I gave Valstrax and like Allmother and Rise some of this respect that we're putting on this Kut-Ku moveset. Granted, we're at the beginning of the game with like really low armor and weaponry, but still, it's just kind of funny to me. Oh man, I can't wait to get to Wrathbane in this game now that you mentioned that Hot Pocket. I cannot wait. That feels so good. Oh, there goes the sharpness. It's gonna do some weird flying shenaniganry here. So we can sharpen here. Yeah, that muscle memory is kind of rough, Skiffy. Trying to remember which button is confirm across multiple Monster Hunter games and multiple consoles is tough. Why oh why would you torture yourself with this amazing game? Ev the Breath. Because I've learned my way through a lot of other Monster Hunter games, and I wanted to try learning through a first gen one, sorry. We had a pretty rough quest earlier, but we're doing a little better. We're learning. Think it diced up your brain in a good way or a bad way, Black Wolf Raven? It does feel really good whenever a monster has really got your number. Like for me, it'd be like Anjanath and Rise right now. I'm not very good at Anjanath. I'm just not good at those Brute Wyvern skeletons. Whenever you focus in on those quests and finally kind of make it click in your head a little more, it feels so good. This is my first playthrough of Freedom. It is, yeah. Yep. I've played through a lot of other Monster Hunter games on stream, but not a first gen game yet. So here we are. That's gonna get us hit. Haha, never mind. No stamina to roll away. I have to warn you that the egg quests are yeah. I've seen some of the egg quests in Monster Hunter 1, which are pretty spooky. I've done them on the PS2. I can only imagine some of the G rank ones in this game are pretty rough too. We have a friend who's actually playing through Monster Hunter G, I think, or at least Monster Hunter 1 with no healing. They're insane. Make me look like an amateur. Well, thanks for the good luck, Have the Breath. I appreciate it. Aw. Bad way. So you're flipping confused. Not a, oh, I need to figure out how this works kind of confused. It's an, okay, you actually make no sense and this is starting to feel BS. Trying to think how I would describe how to get used to Shogun Ceanataur, what it feels like to get used to Shogun Ceanataur. Should bring some ice dual blades. And what ice dual blades can I make this early in the game, Fish Kebab? Yeah, staying close to Shogun's body helps. There are different ways that Shogun will turn and kind of shuffle before buffering out one of its swipes. You kind of just have to get used to the ways that it moves before doing certain things. That was lucky. Else you just have to kind of get used to rolling really quickly and iframing out of the way. What ice dual blades can you make in this game? Oh, okay, I get it. Are you playing on PSP or a port? Have they done anything with farming ores? This is not a port. We're playing on a PlayStation Vita. The PlayStation Vita can play PSP games with perfect backwards compatibility, so that's why we're doing that. I like trying to display the games how they were originally displayed. But no, we're just playing the original release. So there's nothing done with nothing changed with or honey or herbs or anything. All right, went to Area 9. Here we go. Yeah, we're playing on a PlayStation Vita. Hence why you'll see me looking down some of the time. It's a little goofy, but it's just how we do things here. All right. We did this area once last time, and it was pretty rough. We're gonna try again. Bonk, bonk. Room pressure. Doesn't matter because we have demon mode. Nice. Alright, I need to get better at spacing that circle move. I need to be further away from him for it to work properly. Yeah, the camera angles are pretty rough in this area. It's making it tough to try and space out these dual blades moves how I want to. What the hell, let's just bounce for a moment. Okay. It's time to sharpen. You know what? I don't feel that bad about doing this. Sometimes I do, not right now. In this area with all the cats and the kutku and the camera angles and the orange sharpness, you know what? We're just gonna take a break. Don't feel that bad about that. Oh my goodness, did he leave? Yo. Stupid cats. Nice. He's not here. He's not anywhere near here. He's not in 2, he's not in 10, he's not in 9, he's not in 4. Maybe he went to 5? That's weird. These Aptonoth would be freaking out if he was in an adjacent area. Maybe he was still moving around or something. Here comes the speed mode. This thing is unreasonable. Okay, I'm hoping that the landing animation will take long enough for me to do this. Perfect. Extra perfect. Nice. Yep, there's no KO status in this game. That was added in 2nd generation. So no, hammers don't knock monsters out or anything. Well, we didn't get hit. Did anyone tell you about a certain monster exploit in this game? I'm guessing the thing that I would think of most would be like how to be safe underneath Rathalos' flying move. But outside of that, no. I don't want to know too much about this game. I know all the monsters that are in here, I think, but I want to know everything about how to beat them. If it's not the Rathalos flying thing, I guess please don't share it with me. I'll try and figure it out on my own. And if not, then I'm sure I'll learn it later. You can at least tell me what monster it's about, though. Alright, we gotta wait for an opening to sharpen here. It's on the Garuga fight, so it's still a long ways away. Okay, yeah, I don't want to know too much about Garuga in this game. I really don't know what he's like in this game. I've fought him in Free Unite quite a few times, but it was a while ago, and yeah, I don't know. I thought I saw another. It's the Vespoid there. I thought I saw another wyvern flying, and I was like, oh no. Yeah, I don't want to know anything about Free 1 Garuga until I've already fought it. After I've cleared it the first time, then folks are fine to share details about it like that. I think it makes for more interesting content to watch that way. Definitely going better than last time. This thing's HP is absurd, though. Really absurd. I did not hit at all, or not much. Fights seem longer. This thing, I mean, in general they are. But this thing also apparently has high HP, FPS was telling us. Like twice the HP of the other character we were taking on. Ouch. Alright. Got the paintball on him. We got well done steak. Let's go ahead and eat those. Please don't paralyze me. You're such a jerk, Vespoid. Okay. His toe clipped you. He's got long toes. There's a nice sound redeem. He's got long toes. I'm gonna paintball him again. He's weak. We're doing this right this time. Alright, you limp off, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen and I'll follow you. We're not getting mauled by a Kut-Ku. That's not happening. Unless, of course, he goes to Area 9. Then we're screwed. He won't do that. noticed myself being able to control his staggers a lot more consistently this time around, which feels good. I think he's going to the cave. Yeah, he's going to the cave. There are probably going to be a bunch of preys in here because I haven't entered the cave or killed them at all. Maybe there won't be. There wasn't last time when he was asleep, but that might have been because I'd already killed them. Yup. All right, here we go. Final test. Okay, we gotta find a way to sharpen. Okay. Got it. A little bit too soon on that. God, that camera's rough. Nice, this should get us a stagger. Yeah, more than a stagger. Perfect. We didn't get walled. It took us 30 minutes though. I am really interested to see what it feels like to do that quest with like hammer or greatsword. We did not get walled. That feels good. That's what it's all about right there. Having a bad experience one way or another, whether it's, oh, I tripled because I kept getting hit by this move, or, oh, I timed out because I forgot, or I neglected to bring sharpness items, healing items, or stamina items. It feels good to improve and get better. Cold Brew 420. Thank you for the sub. Cheers. I hope you guys are enjoying the Monster Hunter 1. It is going to be quite the journey playing through this game. I hope you guys enjoy watching it along with me, I guess. Thanks. That's a satisfying kill cam. Us just cleaving the daggers into him. Screamer, screamer, screamer. Small monster bone. Here we go. We better get a lot of Zenny for that. 2400 is pretty good. If we could get that consistently with hammer or greatsword, it'd feel pretty nice, I think. It was larger than the last one, too. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's see what's on that armor.